evening and welcome to the 48th episode. In the tradition established last time by Kumaran of doing a Failcamp, I want to do a Failcamp of my own as the CEO of Tiny Magic. This is how the first 3 years of our revenue looked like. In the first year we did X amount of revenue. There was no expectation and we were happy. In the second year we went 2X, very happy. But in the third year, disaster struck. The wheels of the car just came off. In that entire year, we just did one paid program. Every year we do a lot of pro bono programs. We did that year too, but those don't reflect in the revenue picture as you know. It was not clear what was going on. It is a very tough period. Operating cash flow is a challenge. Will we make payroll? Nothing was selling. What is going on? And unlike my past meltdown experience that I've covered in the series before, this time I didn't hesitate calling people. I called several experts, investors to find out what was going on. Everybody liked our framework, high POHA as we call it. They thought it's pretty unique, and it is. But then it wasn't selling. Everybody said scaling the sales effort was important, and I thought that was a problem too. So I increased the sales effort. So I would do 1 or 2 calls a day. I increased it to 3 or 4 a day. Customers would say very interesting, but then there will be no follow-on action. Clearly something was wrong, but it was not clear what was wrong. It was a very, very tough period for me personally as well as for our firm. By some chance, I read the brilliant, groundbreaking book, Positioning by Ries and Trout. It's a 25-year-old book. I don't know why I didn't come across it earlier. In that, there is a statement they make. Product positioning is not what you do to the product. It's what you do to the prospect's mind. I read that and a light bulb went off in my head. High POHA for behavior change, as we called it at that time, was positioned in the leadership development space. In hindsight, leadership development space is very, very crowded. There are a lot of established players. And Ries and Trout say at best there is 2 or 3 slots in the customer's mind in a particular product category. Clearly, Tiny Magic stood no chance in that space. And that was what was reflected in the sales picture that I shared already. So what should we be doing? Ries and Trout point out that you have to find a hole in the customer's mind, which they call créneau, which is a French word for hole. And you fill it, and that is product positioning. I was thinking about it, and I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. I have been teaching innovation and creativity for the last 20 years. I thought digital is a big problem for companies. Why not launch high POHA for digital innovation? I called Kumaran and he was very supportive and encouraging. We brainstormed. Many of the pieces were already there. We added a few more pieces, added digital skills, and we had a framework, and we started pitching that, and we started getting traction. And in one of those conversations, I was talking to a senior executive in a bank by name Tanish Mathur. He said, I am finding it difficult to get you into my bank, but I am very intrigued and impressed by your framework. I am also a board member in PMI Bangalore. Why don't you guys come over to Bangalore and do a program? We took him up on that. One fine Saturday, we showed up, Kumaran and I, in Bangalore. 10 to 12 participants were there. We started teaching. And people were very engaged. G.V. Ramanujan, or GVR sir as I call him, he was an observer and he was observing our program. After lunch, after the first coffee break, he comes to me and says, Sukumar, why are you guys calling this digital innovation? You are actually teaching digital transformation and that's what you should call this. And I went, duh. Why are we calling it digital innovation? It was an epiphany or a revelation. It's a pivotal moment in our company. I am eternally grateful to GVR sir and Tanish. Kumaran and I immediately went to the website, changed digital innovation to digital transformation right there in that conference room. So the seeds of transformation of our trajectory as a company were sown there in that conference room in the Royal Orchid Hotel in Bangalore. So it was high poha for digital transformation. And I think we are on to something here, and I'm going to tell you why. Digital transformation, while it's an important thing, it's also very problematic for most companies. The global 2000 spent $1.2 trillion in the last 12 to 18 months, of which $900 billion was laid to waste. It's because it's a complex bundle of things that we need. We need new envisioning techniques for breakthroughs, design thinking, trees, JTBD, execution techniques, new age ones, lean startup, agile, Spotify model, habit formation. And either of these requires a mindset change. Our current mindsets won't work. We need new mindset, growth mindset, product mindset, startup mindset, responsibility mode mindset, and a set of transformative skills, critical thinking and creativity, transformative collaboration, storytelling, and we have to do all of this consistently. I am happy to say that Hypohawk gives you all of these skills. You have to just attend a 2-day boot camp and follow on 120 days, 10 minutes a day with our team of mentors enabled by our innovative software platform Magic Spark. And you can hit a committed business outcome. And to put money where our mouth is, we tie a part of our fees to that committed business outcome. So we think we are on to something because this is receiving traction. Many customers are engaging with us. And like everything else in my life, we have come here through a series of lucky accidents. I am eternally grateful to our customers for their support, partners for their encouragement and support, and our mentees who have really imbibed what we are trying to do here. With that, I thank you all for listening to my coverage of the Failcamp, as well as the coverage of positioning by Ries and Trout. Please don't miss reading this book. See you all again in 3